kicking off a big week. How was the weekend, Reg? Did you rest up?
Yeah, no, he's cool, man. Yeah, he just bought a new place in Beverly Hills or something like that, so.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Was that what I was saying? Did you have a good weekend? Did you rest up?
Oh, sorry, yes, okay, yeah, the actual
What did you...
I thought you were asking about how the weekend was, and it's like, he's pretty good. He just bought a new place, so.
Took me a minute to get that. Did you get it straight away?
No, not straight away, but a little before you did.
Like 20 minutes before I did. Yeah. Yeah. He did just buy a new house, didn't he?
It's 40, just a cool 47 million, you know.
What are you chomping on there?
It's actually a very large almond.
Is that just a loaf of bread? You're just eating a loaf of bread now.
I'm eating just a section of it, just a small section, and then you know, in conjunction with the salad, I forgot my meal, so I had to improvise.
You had to improvise with a loaf of bread, not even like, you know they make smaller versions of that, just a little roll.
I did not know that.
Oh, that's the issue.
I thought.
Yeah, have a look next time you're there. Don't just pick up the first loaf and go, no one will notice me eating this during the show. Yeah. How was your weekend? How was your weekend, Carms? I actually saw. Listen to this. I saw Ian Karmel at the weekend.
You did? Yeah.
Saw him on Saturday night.
I'm about 36 hours into a hangover right now.
Oh, my God. He was so drunk. The drunkest man I've ever seen. Yeah. I thought Ian was having a little get-together, right? That's how to describe it. A small gathering.
A small gathering?
A small gathering, and I arrived at about 10 p.m.
Yeah, you were there. There were about 10 people left at the party. The ice cream truck had come and gone. We had s'mores, and I was drinking for the man that I used to be weight-wise.
That's true. You were drinking for Big Ian. Yeah. And it went to Little Ian's knees pretty quick. Yeah.
This was my first time taking the new body out for a spin, alcohol-wise, and it does not hug the curves the way it used to. It was pretty fun. Thank you for coming out.
It was a joy. I was very pleased not to be drinking. I was pleased I drove.
Yeah.
I made the right call.
It was the right call. Do you think you would have gotten drunk had you not driven?
When you're in that mood, there's no way I can't get on that freight train. No way. All right, well, it's Monday. It's that time. It's time for the news. Due to spiking COVID rates here in the United States, the European Union made a recommendation today to reinstate travel restrictions on American tourists. But Paris, Texas, still totally open. They're worried US citizens could spread COVID, especially when they lean in really close and say extra loud, "Which way to the Eiffel Tower?" But it's not all bad news. If you're an American looking for a little old-world European charm, you found it, baby, right here, every night on CBS. And did everybody see this? According to newly released emails, President Biden's dog, Major, was much more aggressive than the White House previously acknowledged. At one point in the spring, Major bit Secret Service members 8 days in a row. The strangest part, after each bite, Major just kept yelling, "Stop the steal!" The report said Major is, quote, "not always predictable," which is a weird thing to say about a dog who just bit someone 8 days in a row. Sounds extremely predictable, if you ask me. And was it the same Secret Service agent every time? Because by day 3, it really does become more of a fool me once situation, doesn't it? And the emails regarding the incidents featured one unintentionally funny back-and-forth exchange between Secret Service agents. After hearing about a dog bite, one agent asked, "Was it major?" And the other said, "Minor, did break the skin." And the first agent clarified that he was asking if it was the dog, so the second then responded, "Dog major, injury minor." Slightly disturbed that Secret Service communicates the same way that we do. just sending mediocre jokes back and forth on Microsoft Outlook. It's a bit like the way that Tim Young replies all to every work email he's ever sent. What is this about? What is this about? Why do you do this?
I love you guys, really, and occasionally I just want to reply and just let you all know that I'm there, and that
Yeah, but your emails say things like, "Thanks, Diana."
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like there's no bit that we can ever feel like, it's nice that Tim really respects all of us.
You got to read between the lines.
But you really got to read between the lines of an email that says, "Thanks, Diana." Does this annoy you, Tim's work emails?
No way! The more Tim Young in my life, the better. I love a Tim Young reply all.
All right, yeah, I'll do that more.
Well, no.
That's...
I could write more, too. I could make them longer, more verbose, if you prefer.
I would like a long one.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
I'd actually like you to write to the staff on the show every week. Tim's musings, and it's just you with thoughts about the world and what's happening.
Okay, you like sort of a Jeff Kopp kind of thing. Perfecto.
I gotta tell you, that will mean nothing to you. It'll mean nothing to Fumi, who's only just started working here. But trust me, that was really funny. In other news, SpaceX successfully delivered a shipment to the International Space Station today containing various items for experiments, including a robotic arm, avocados, and ants. I don't know much about space, but the one thing I do know is you can never have too many ants when you're up there, you know. When asked to explain the need for a human-sized robotic arm, the astronaut who requested it was like, "Oh, yeah, you know, for space chores." Even the Girl Scouts are involved in this one. They set up brine shrimp and plants as test subjects. Imagine being up in space and getting a package from Girl Scouts. You'd be like, all right, what's it going to be? Thin mints, Samoas? Oh, it's brine shrimp. We could send a care package up, couldn't we, if the Girl Scouts are doing it? What do we think they need up there?
Do astronauts have enough? We have to do something for astronauts? They're already astronauts. I got to send them like a candy bar now? No. Just be happy you're an astronaut. Like David Bowie and Elton John and The Weeknd all wrote songs about him. You know?
Yeah.
They get free drinks forever because they're an astronaut. There's no songs about comedy writers. And another thing.
Walk it out. Let's test some stuff for the road.
Weddings are expensive. I'm finding this out now. I just got engaged a few months ago. And like the thing is, you have to spend that money because you've never thought about how much 350 canapes cost. But you know what? When you do the math, it is $70,000.
Ian Karmel, everybody! He'll be here all week. It's good to test some stuff out.
IanKarmel.com for tour dates.
And this is interesting. Dating apps are now trying to make the online dating experience more engaging by adding interactive video and audio features. So, Zoom. We're talking about Zoom. That's video and audio features. So now you don't just have to worry about getting rejected for your looks, you can also be rejected for the way you sound. Bumble even now has a feature that lets users set up a virtual trivia date if they match with someone. And here's a trivia question for you. Why? Why would anyone do that? Why would anyone do that? Imagine thinking, oh, I like the look of this person. Oh, they sent me a message. They want to have a trivia date. Okay, see ya. In other news, Kanye West's new album, Donda, was finally released over the weekend, but Kanye isn't happy about it. In an Instagram post just hours after the album was released, Kanye wrote in all caps, "Universal put my album out without my approval, and they blocked Jail 2 from being on the album." In Universal's defense, I've got a feeling Kanye doesn't always return emails and texts. Also, hard to blame Universal for thinking that the album was ready to be released, considering today is day 37 of Kanye's release party. And finally, a Wisconsin woman waiting in line at a fast food burger chain drive-thru noticed something odd in the car in front of her, and she posted the video online. Have a look. That's right, look at that. A live cow in the back seat of a car. The driver ended up seeing the post and responding, explaining that they just purchased the cow at a livestock auction and they decided that they wanted to grab a burger. I mean, why go to the drive-thru? You've got like 800 burgers in the back of the car, dude. Look at that. They had a cow crammed into their car when they decided to hit the drive-thru. Sure, you'd hate to have to make 2 stops. Tell you what, though, good ad for a full-size sedan, isn't it? Room for the whole family, plus an entire cow. And that's the news. We'll be right back with Camila Cabello, everybody.